On that, kind of that same vein, I know one of the things that was important to you was technologies that could be used by business owners rather than sort of, all in some ways bottlenecked with a single team that had to have a very high level of technical skills. What are some of the things you've seen in terms of the skill levels required, and how important was it to Cushman to have, a lower code or no code type interface? And is that something you're trying to do more of in the future?
For us, I think it was really about the breadth of use cases we have, right? So like when it came to tool selection, we could have probably picked 3 different tools, right? And like they would have been really good for like very narrowly focused use cases. But then if you take a step back and you strategically say like, what is the breadth of what I'm trying to do here? Like, what are my different documents? I know like on document processes, people will have to be involved, especially right now. So how do I actually pick a tool that allows for flexibility, but creates a seamless user experience across these use cases? So for us, it was really more about how do my users interact with this tool, and how do I create the seamless user experience interface? So that way, like whether they're looking at bank statements or they're looking at invoices or they're looking at leases or whatever it is, right? Like it's the same user experience for them. So it's the change management is less. I think, that was like a big part of our decision, and not to be so narrowly focused on one process or different processes and silos, but instead what's the breadth of our strategy that we're trying to go after here, and how do we create this seamless, infrastructure as well as like seamless user experience. So that was a big part. Now, as far as no code, I don't know if we're in a place of no code right now, to be completely honest. I do think we're getting to a place of low code, and I think that's always going to be, desktop low complexity automations. But if I can at least enable the users to understand the technology and what it's doing for them in their process, and like how it's like creating optimization, I've at least gotten far enough right now. So that's kind of where we're at. And, I think, my team, we have a SME on my team now that's completely dedicated to our Indico platform. And I think, for him, like we're able to deploy a pilot within 3 weeks. So I think, as far as that's concerned, we're able to stand things up pretty quickly.